Yesterday was quite the adventure with my dad in New Hampshire. We headed up for laps for charity in my 2018 Tesla Model 3 Long Range with the acceleration boost.
Wow.
What fun it was to participate in this laps for charity, where 100% of the proceeds go to that charity. On the right, you'll see the two individuals, Dave and Mark, who co-arranged this fun event, and it was nearly 3 hours to get there. Our first stop was the Hooksett Travel Plaza. What a beautiful place for a supercharger. And there's the oval. So the oval kept me from scrubbing the tires much, not wanting to wear them out. Here's the entrance. Nice and quiet because we were there nice and early. And we hung out with the other Tesla folks checking in. There's Danielle, who ran the event from the track side, getting our cars lined up. And here's the group. Up front to the left is Dave and Mark, co-leaders of the Tesla Owners of New England. We don't have a logo for them yet. I'm also involved in the Tesla Owners of Connecticut and the EV Club of Connecticut, an advocacy organization of volunteers. By producing content like this for both TinkerTry.com and EV Club of Connecticut, I hope to encourage and foster the adoption of EVs of all brands. I'm ready to go. I guess my pedal's glowing. We got some 50s music on there. And we got some other gasoline-powered cars nearby. Definitely some serious horsepower there. And here is a look at the track. And here's the pace car with Wayland on the back. That's a logo from New Haven, Connecticut. Just some safety comments. Never attempt this on public roads. Our safety was greatly increased by doing the VIP runs where you have the track to yourself with a pace car way out ahead. The focus here was on fun, not making anyone queasy, not zigzagging too much, and not being too tough on the brakes. I would ask the pace car driver if they're cool with the behavior that you'll see me doing here, where I hang quite far behind, but I stay within the sight line of the pace car. Later, you're going to see these overlays. Stay tuned to the very end. If you enjoy this sort of thing and you want this video to have a chance of other people seeing it on YouTube, please at least give it a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe. It is time to enjoy the ride along, and please feel free to leave comments as well. Okay, I can close my windows, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Go even slower in the next turn. All right, then go way behind them. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2. 80, 90, 100.
That doesn't take long.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Got a little noisier.
Is this recording as audio too?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it again. You want to do it again?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Hit 108.
Wow.
2, 1, go. Easier on the brakes this time. I need to go over real slow. Give myself some distance. What is it, our third? Go all the way down to 20. See how much battery we can kill. 90, 95, 107.
Jeez. I don't think I've ever gone 107 before. And the brakes work.
Is it working? Reset, go.
Yeah.
0 to 60 and 170, 80, 90, 100.
What a slow pace car.
Alright, turn the AC back on.
You're a safe driver.
Let's do some sort of picture. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Where do I stop?
Right here is good.
Hey, you're still around. Let me show you some overlay data. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. Using software called Telemetry Overlay, I paid for a license to get the GoPro GPS data to overlay on the image. And it's very useful. You'll see in the bottom middle, nice, easy to read speedometer with a little bit of lag and a little bit of smoothing going on, so it's not going to perfectly match what shows in the on-screen display in the Tesla. Bottom right, we have G-forces, and it's fun to watch my foot lift off the accelerator and watch what that does with the G-forces. That seems to be very sensitive and very little lag. Let's dive in a little deeper into 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 testing next. Note the Draggy, my GPS device for accurate 0 to 60, did not work. The app looks like it kind of crashed there. You see me fiddling with it in the center dash. I mostly blame me. If I just left the Draggy app running the whole time, it would have been just fine. So instead, I'll just use this camera footage to measure the 0 to 60 instead, quite accurately. Get different ways of looking at 0 to 60. The wheels motionless to starting to move, or from 1 foot rollout, or in this case, I'll look at when my foot is finished stomping on the accelerator pedal. Is it working? Reset, go. 0 to 60 and 170, 80, 90, 100. That's, whew. My foot lifted from the accelerator right at 99, just as it was hitting 100, so a little early. Could have been even faster, but anyhow, these numbers basically match what the acceleration boost should offer, and that is 0.5 seconds less than stock, as you can see from this before and after Draggy data that I collected. There are so many reasons this is the most successful EV ever, with over 1 million made now in the last 3+ years of production, and that is low center of gravity, excellent visibility, low hood, expansive windshield. All of that enhances the feeling of speed, and frankly, really makes it so fun to drive. Time lapse, this is fun. 10x speed up. There you have it. 5 laps completed, lap times at the top left, overall distance driven, 6.6 miles at the top middle, and finally, at the bottom left, you'll see me holding my iPhone Teslax, and it's a OBD, onboard diagnostics reader, and it shows that this was hardly a big deal as far as battery pack stress. Let me explain. Top left corner, 121 Fahrenheit, that's actually a little lower than you'll see even doing a DC fast charge at a 250 kilowatt Tesla supercharger, so no big deal. Let me wrap this up by showing you Teslafy. It's a website that uses the API of the Tesla vehicle to twice a minute update your position on a track and all these kind of nerd stats like battery level. So let's have a look here. The battery went, here's how long we were out there, 7 minutes. Horrible efficiency. Normally I'd get 250 watt hours per mile, doing a normal like 68 miles per hour on the highway. Yes, I normally drive kind of like a grandma. You're seeing me doing something rather unique, being on a track. And again, safety was the emphasis here. If we look at battery, we started at 85, went down to 76. Peak speed here only shows 66, and that's echoed up here as well. Not true. We went higher, as you know, but it was brief peaks. And if you look here carefully, you'll see the polling interval is only every twice a minute anyway, so you're not going to capture those peak speeds. Anyhow, you get the idea. It is accurate about overall distance traveled, for example. Here you see our supercharger stop going all the way to a rather unusual 95%. That takes a little extra long to get those last few miles in there, but we did arrive at the track about 40 minutes later with 85% on the battery at the start. One more quick shout out as we end this video. Thank you, Mike, the guy in the orange shirt at the start line, my dad and I wish you well at your internship in the fall. We had so much fun thanks to the friendly staff like you.